Yeah.
Okay. This is the park, and today I'm here at my favorite place on the logs. I normally sit here and just deliberate on what to do or say in any of my videos. But today I've just come to show you the place where I sit and I think there's something wrong. Yeah, help move.
Almost too fast.
That's good. Maybe. Okay. It's supposed to follow him. Go. It's supposed to follow. There, you see? Okay, maybe I should not just move now and then. Yes, I'm moving a bit too fast for it. Anyway, today I was talking about the video about these logs, that it's a beautiful place where to sit in the shade with a bit of sunshine. And most people in this country, which is the UK, would like to sit in the sun directly so that they can turn the tan. But I don't need the tan. I've had too much sunshine in Africa, and so I've got more than a tan. So anyway, it's not about tan I'm talking to you about. I just want to say that I'm fascinated about how beautiful these parks are and how peaceful they are. They let you come here and sit down. If you want to walk around with your dog, the paths are well paved. Then the grass is regularly cut. And the trees, today, they're green with leaves. When you come in winter, when they've shed the leaves, they sort of have a different texture or appearance, which is quite beautiful too. So you can have a beautiful picture in winter and in summer. And in winter, when there's snow and the branches become white, it's beautiful to see. Anyone who has seen them should be able to tell the story. So in the UK, there is a variety of places to go to, especially the parks, where you can sit on your own and tell your story without any disturbance from anyone, and you enjoy the greens around. So today I'm standing here telling you about the UK. There are so many stories people might have said about the UK, but I've got my own opinion too. I have been in the UK for almost 20 years now, and I've learned quite a bit of the lifestyles. One day I'll tell you about the stories about the work situation, where I worked, what I experienced at work, and how things are. But one thing is for sure, most of the things are smooth. You've got a good post office system, you've got good roads, you've got good trains, and you've got good medical system. Of course, there have been a bit of issues here and there about doctors not being available at sometimes, but this is something that has just come now. Maybe they're still working on it, but before that, the NHS was the best that I've ever seen. I don't think there's anywhere in the world where there was better health service than the British health service. Anyway, I think most people left this country when there was Brexit. Brexit was the breaking of the UK from the European Union, where they'd come together. So the British thought that they would do better on their own. Of course, they've got advantages because they've got the commonwealth with the countries they used to run. Their colonies, former colonies. There's a better market as well there, because most of the Commonwealth countries are from Africa. In Africa, that's where the gold and most resources come from. So there's a good choice. But they also have Australia, Canada, and the USA to trade with. But the European Union, I think, was a better way of dealing with anything outside the European area. However, I don't know why they chose to change and get Brexit. So I remember on Brexit Day on television, it was like an Independence Day that we experienced in Africa, where people come and shout and dance and jump and drink, celebrate, like they've been liberated from some kind of system. I don't know. So I think the British may have the point in getting out of the European Union, but there's still arguments from several quarters about why they had to leave the European Union. They still think that they could still have retained their membership and still operated in a better way than they are doing now. We don't know if it has anything to do with the war in Iran or something like that, but I don't think that has anything to do with Brexit. That came after. So this is the story that I have today. Maybe next time, in the next video, I'll tell what I've heard or what I know about what I've seen in the UK. It's a lovely country, lovely people, and well, jobs used to be awash everywhere, but nowadays you've got to be careful and you've got to work very hard to get your job. If you have a job, keep it, don't lose it, I tell you. Now I will stop here today and maybe continue with this story some other day. Thank you for watching. I'm Baba Kobi.